Guys, the tech job market right now is on fire. Either you're one of these 14 people here or people in a situation like this where you're getting poached by one big FAANG company to another big FAANG company for millions of dollars. You're making the most money ever. Or you're one of these people where you submitted 1,000 job applications, not a single offer, and there's so many examples of these. For example, this guy here explained it. He's like, because somebody was like, how is that even possible? How can you submit 1,000 applications? Like, are you unqualified? And the guy's like, no, I'm super qualified. I'm a cybersecurity expert. I have years of experience looking for remote positions, submitted 300 applications, 5 rejections, ghosted by 295 of them, almost like 99% rejection rate, 98%, whatever the math is. And then he ended up going down like, oh, okay, like I can't get a job in my own field, my own expertise. Let's do tech support, warehouse loader. Not a single response there. 4 months goes by, he gets a request, an interview request. It's for a custodial position at a truck stop. What the hell is going on? You're here because you're probably in this situation. Well, my buddy here, Richard Chen at Product Gym, he's a professional recruiter, headhunter. He has been doing this for 10 years. He came up with a method. It's called the Backdoor method. The Backdoor method is really simple. Let's go to here. This is wrong. This is the Backdoor method here. You find jobs by looking at LinkedIn posts. LinkedIn posts. Why? Why do we do that? For example, how would we do this? Let's say we want to search cybersecurity job. Let's keep building on this example. Now, what most people would do is they'd go to jobs here. You do not do that. That's what Richard would say. If you do jobs here, these jobs boards or applicant tracking systems are being overwhelmed by spam applications thanks to AI platforms that are just spamming every single applicant tracking board like this. And so instead of like getting traditionally hundreds of resumes, they're not only getting thousands of resumes, they're getting tens of thousands. So no wonder you're getting ghosted. So what Richard Chen says, do not do the jobs. Jobs bad. You go to posts instead, down here, the post. Here we go. We got all the posts here. And as you can see in the post, we have people advertising. Look at this. We're building Florida's next generation of cyber defense and blah, blah, blah. Our cybersecurity operations analyst role is live. Only 5 people have liked this. That you can basically use that as a proxy and determine how many people actually apply to this. If you're applying to this, you would like it and you would send them a DM. That's the next step here. You filter out, you basically you look at the job, you enrich the what do we these steps are not in very logical order, but it's basically what you would do. You would look at the job. You would basically, you're going to have a bunch of posts here that comes up for cybersecurity or product manager or any job really, like, and you're going to see that a lot of these posts, like for example, this one here is talking about how this person here is just talking about cybersecurity related. It's a post, it's not a job post. So that's why you would have to filter out the non-relevant job posts or the posts that, aren't, for example, like this is remote. This one is on-site. You would filter out the on-site ones if you don't want it as well, for example. So then what you'd want to do is you'd want to basically create hyper-personalized messages. And you'd want to send these messages. Why? Because when you send messages directly to the hiring manager, here we got Richard Chen here, and we got Dennis. Dennis was a client of Richard, and as you can see, Richard, we got screenshots of messages that Dennis sent, and as you can see, he got interviews. He was communicating directly with the hiring manager, got interviews, and other people that use this exact method, these people here who are part of the GetInterviews program, the AI agents that we're offering, they used Richard Chen's method, which created these DMs, which sent these DMs, they got interviews, they got jobs. This works. The DM method works. Now what I'm going to give you for free, not only this method here, this we call it the backdoor method, but these are best practice message templates here. I'll zoom in here so we can see better. So you want to send 3 messages: an initial message, follow-up message, and you want to send a follow-up to message. Now you want to, what type of message you send is up to you: playful, wishful, mission-driven, dreamful format, etc. But basically you fill in the blanks. This is what you got to do. Now the problem with all of this is doing this entire method, shit takes time, man. How much time does it take? Well, it could take, for finding the post, 10 to 20 minutes. For making a cadence for doing this, you want to do this at least twice a day because, these posts are done throughout the day. So you want to, basically do it in the morning and late afternoon to capture the jobs that were posted very early, to capture jobs that were posted throughout the day. So that's why late afternoon. You want to save this to a repository. You want to keep track of all this. You want to filter out this stuff. You want to assign a score of what you think is a good job, what's not. You want to enrich. You want to do enrichment. So enrichment means, for example, you're interested in this job. This person says they're hiring. Okay, let's take a look at this person. Maritza here. You want to take a look at them, where they work, what they do, etc., right? And so to do all, and then you want to create the hyper-personalized messages. To do all of this just for one job, it could take, if you're really on top of it and using light tools, a lot of copy and paste, it could take you 15 to 25 minutes. On average, it will take you probably 25 to 45 minutes. In total, it will take you about 40 minutes to do this. Now, assuming 40 minutes per day, you could do about 10 to 12 jobs a day, 8-hour day. This is the full-time job, guys. A full-time job. Do you have 8 hours a day to do 10 to 12 jobs using this method that literally gets jobs, that literally prints interviews? Do you have time to do this? Probably not. Probably not. So what the heck is the solution? The solution is you get an army of AI agents that do it for you. And this is a real thing. There's people that write books about this here. And then you come to our platform. This is the platform here. The platform does it all for you. It does the searching for you. It does the filtering for you. If we go into the settings here, I'm going to probably have to log in. Oh, okay, I'm already logged in. Sweet. You set the jobs that you wanted to find. You set the negative keywords to filter out. For example, I'm looking for a product owner, product manager, but I'm not looking for principal product manager role. So filter that out. I don't want in-person role. Filter that out, or on-site or whatever. You put in those keywords, it'll filter it out. I want it to be in the United States. Anything outside the United States, filter out, right? It does it all for you automatically. The beauty of this platform is finding the jobs, and then it puts it into a beautiful dashboard. Let's get back to that dashboard so you can see this. Dashboard. Come on. We can load here. Reload. Let's go. This is the demo, guys, and my internet is clearly not good. So really not good. Is my internet even working? Okay. It is. It's just the platform's being a little buggy. Being very buggy. What the hell? Bet what a great time for it to be buggy while I'm doing a live freaking demo. But hey, that's how it goes, guys. It's a complex platform. There we go. We got it loading here. As you can see, it pulls in all the jobs that met your requirement, your job requirements. Take a look at one here. We can click on a link, we can go to the job post here. Look at that. We see the exact job post here. We can see the analysis for why the AI included it. It says the post explicitly mentions we're looking for this, blah, blah, blah. Cool. We can take a look at the hiring manager. This is the hiring manager here. Here's all the information about the hiring manager. Cool. And then it makes these hyper-personalized outreach. As you can see, hi Kumar, excited about the product owner role at this. I love managing projects, drive growth, would love to connect and contribute. Now, the key is with these messages here, you don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm desperate. Nobody wants to talk to somebody that's desperate. You want to position yourself as a leader. Like, hey, I saw this. I love what you're doing. It aligns with me here. I want to connect. Because I'm a boss. You're the boss here. I'm the boss. You should be excited to connect with me because I'm so freaking good, right? Like, hey Kumar, I thrive in agile environments and I love taking ownership of product strategy. Excited about the auto lending space, making specific reference to this product manager in auto lending. As we can see here, auto lending, that's where I got that from. Excited about this. Let's connect and share insights. I want the job. You're making it clear you want the job, but you're also making it clear let's negotiate here. Let's have a connect. Let's have a conversation so we can negotiate because you're both at equal positions. That's how you position yourself, and that's how these DMs position themselves, right? You can't be desperate, be like, oh, please give me an interview. Nobody is going to want to talk to somebody like that. Nobody. You got to be like, hey man, we're at the same level here. We're both, you got a job, I got a job. I can help you with your job, maybe not. Let's take the time to have a conversation, right? That's what this sequence is about. That's exactly what has gotten people jobs. All of this exact, the general enthusiasm, skills-based, industry, impact-driven, collaborative approach, the AI figures out the best one and creates the personalized sequence for you. And then, I'm not, in the very, very near future, there will be a button here which says connect and send messages. That is, as you're probably watching this feature's already come out. It's in development, it's in testing, it will come out. And then it'll basically send out those messages for you and keep sending out those messages until they reply, and that's when you take over. And from there, it's a done deal. Once they've replied, getting that interview is freaking good, man. The chances are good. Awesome, guys. I'm excited to see you on the platform. I'm excited to help you with your job process. Let's print interviews together. Let's do it with Get Interviews. Let's go.